And technically, you actually have a class. Don't you want that hit? You actually have a class already pre-prepared, don't you? You sure do. We'll have it up, but we won't use it unless we need to. Your class is already pre-approved. You have a link for it and everything. You got the link though, right? It's already pre-approved. That's already pre-approved link. I think I definitely sent it. I'm almost 20% sure I sent it to you. Okay, let me see here. Let me see here. You're about to get it now. Toy. It's TY, right? No. TW, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And bang. Your link. Oh, that's not your link. Which I hit. Come to you red now. I mean, no, you can do it. I mean, you can use it, not even, they don't. Yeah, you can see everything we just did. You just press play and work. Press play and drive. As well as the fact most of our stuff is on our YouTube page as well. And we have a YouTube page.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. You good? That was you who told me. All right, so let's continue on. So we have here Hati Mufrad al-Kalimat al-Atiyah. So what you need to do is bring the singular form of each and every one of these words. What's your question? That's a good question. Al-Mufattishu. Al-Mufattishu mean mu, fa, ta, and sheen, right? Al-Mufattishu. Al-Mufattishu is an inspector. Al-Mufattishu, which is a really good word, is what? Al-Mufattishu, mean, fa, ta, and sheen. He is the inspector, all right? You'll see when the teachers come in and the inspector for the class, the Al-Mufattish comes in, the teachers tighten up. Okay. I remember them coming in Medina. I remember one time, one of the inspectors, he literally came and like took the class over. You know what I'm saying? Started teaching the way he wanted it to be taught. And alhamdulillah, we were on the best behavior because we loved our teacher. Alhamdulillah. Sheikh Abdullah was the man. Alhamdulillah. Let's continue on. So now we have what? We have Hati Mufrad al-Kalimat or Mufrad al-Kalimat al-Atiyah. So they want us to do what? They want you to bring the singular form of each one of these plural words. So we're going to ask you, wa alaykum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So we're going to ask you, could you please bring me the singular form, all right, for this what? For this plural word. All right. If you want to help Brother Mujahid, feel free to type it in. He may need your help. Rijalun. All right. Ma mufrad means rijalun. What is the singular form or singular word for rijalun? Mujahid. Rajulun. What is the singular form or singular word for buyufun? Buyufun. Who knows? Bayfun. All right. Alhamdulillah. All right. What is the singular word for jududun? Jududun. Jadidun. 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 Now, tell you, what is the singular form for the word fusulun? Aynam faslun. Okay. Fusulun, faslun. What is the singular word or singular word for the word hum? Hum, huwa. Very good. Singular word for the plural word haula'i. Haula'i. Hada. What is the singular word for the word muslimuna? Aina Muslim. Naam. Alladina. What is the singular form for the plural word alladina? Alladhi. Very good. Alladhi. So here it says ta'amal mithala thumma اذكر الجملة بعد أو بعده على الغراره. So again, take notice. Look at the examples. Okay. Then it says ثم اذكر الجمل. Then mention or give a sentence after it in the same manner that it was done, of course, in the example. على الغراره. Because here هذا مهندس وهذه غرفته غرفته. Again هذا مهندس وهذه غرفته. Now we have the plural form. هؤلاء مهندسون وهذه غرفتهم. غرفتهم. I'm sorry. غرفتهم. وهذه غرفتهم. طيب. هذا مهندس وهذا مكتبه. Is that clear? هذا مهندس وهذا مكتبه. هذا مكتبه. هذا مكتبه. So now we need you to do what? Make these singular sentences into plural sentences. Is that clear? Okay, I'm going to say it again. هذا مهندس وهذه غرفته. هؤلاء مهندسون وهذه غرفتهم. نعم. نعم. All right, مجاهد. هذا مهندس وهذا مكتبه. هؤلاء مهندسون. مجاهد. مهندسون. وهذا مكتبه becomes what? I'm pointing at what? I'm pointing at the people. Am I pointing at people or am I pointing at things, Mujahid? وهذه. هذه is used to point at objects, items that are plural. And we refer to them with that which is what? Singular feminine. All right? So they try to trick our brother, but he fixed it. Alhamdulillah. So you said, وهذه what, brother Mujahid? مكتبهم. أي مكتبهم. وهذه مكتبهم. مكتبهم. Very, 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 very good. طيب. هو المبتدأ في كل جملة مما يأتي إلى جمع. Same thing. We're changing the subject of these following sentences, okay? We're changing the subject, all right, into plural. So everything has to, you have to change everything that is appropriate to change, okay? Let's do this. الرجل الذي خرج من غرفة المدير مفتش. Seems like they almost telling you, because they underline, they almost telling you what to change. Let's try it again. الرجل الذي خرج من غرفة المدير مفتش. Now, the sentence and everything that is in accordance with what you should change. Good. Now, so again, الرجل الذي خرج من غرفة المدير مفتش. Okay. Sure. So you have to change everything that is appropriate to change. So al-rajul will become what? How do you? What's the plural rajul? Al-rajul. Al-rijal. Okay. Cool. So you would change that. So we can't refer to. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My bad, Samir. Don't accept that. I know you passed this level. It's okay. It's our brother in Dubai. But that's the graphics. I'm doing that. All right, how you doing, man? Listen, I need to Dubai. I need to Dubai a thobe with the head. You know the headpiece they wear, the funky joint. They got the little slant. I need one of those. All right, I'm not a small guy. Okay, hook me up, man. All right, say it, inshallah. He said it's all good. Alhamdulillah. Hayyakumullah. We're going to be contacting you, man. You need some cards, man. He's your man. Huh? Yeah. Cards, flyers, all that stuff. He got you. All right? Yeah, okay. So tell you, you already know some man, right? Yeah, he does the Minhaj magazine. Yeah, that's our brother. I'm trying to get you some business, man. All right. All right. So commercial for Samir. Anybody that needs any graphics done, or web design, anything that's going to aid your business, I need you brothers to go get with Samir Abdul Khalik. He's on Instagram. He has his own website called Strictly Sunnah Designs. All right. It's extremely important again that you lead with professionalism. No matter how dirty you get doing your job, I'm talking to Mujahid now because he's a construction worker, and he gets all type of plaster and everything on his boots, his shoes, and everything. It don't matter. You still want to be, no matter how dirty you get, you want to have that clean look, that strictly Sunnah, clean and professional look that Strictly Sunnah Designs gives you. We've been with them for years. We're already sold. All right. You don't owe me nothing for that, all right? Little discount though. Okay, all right, tell you, Michelle. And I mean, I'm playing, but I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, alhamdulillah, this brother takes care of us. He keeps us looking professional. Alhamdulillah. All right? Concepts, ideas, everything. He don't just take a piece of paper, color it, and put your name on it. He really sits you down, he interviews you, he talks to you, he gives you options. Say inshallah. Oh, dang, I forgot. Who designed this t-shirt? Thank you, Samir. All right, who designed this t-shirt? You wrong for that. Who designed this t-shirt? Strictly Sunnah Designs. We got to support one another. We have to learn how to be better brothers and sisters to one another and support each other in good. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us. Ta'awanu ala birri wa taqwa wa la ta'awanu ala ithmi wa udwan. So, work with one another. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us to work with one another in goodness and piety. And don't work with one another in sin and transgression. In any and everything that the Muslim does, we return back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We lead with tawheed, and then we put it in implementation. So we have to fear Allah and aid one another in goodness and stop aiding one another in sin and transgression. And now, ayyakumullah wa jazakumullah khair. I ain't just talk. We don't just talk this stuff. We really know. This is what we truly believe. And now we try to live by that. We try. You know, we try. All right. I mean, Allahumma may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the success at me. Okay, Samir. Obviously, this is one of the brothers I love dearly. I have another brother I love dearly in front of me. And I'm going to give him his class. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all, back to class. So, it says what? It says, Ho and Muqtada. The subject of this entire sentence is what? Of course, the subject of this entire sentence is what? We're talking about the what? The man. All right? We're talking about who? The man. Okay? So what we need to do is make the subject in each one of these sentences that follows into plural. So what's going to happen is when you change the subject, everything else that comes after it has to do what? Has to also adjust and become plural. All right? That's referring to it. So he says here what? He says, Ar-rajulu, okay? The man. All right? Alladhi, who, right? So when you make ar-rajulu plural, alladhi also has to become plural. So you say ar-rajulu alladhina kharaja. Now he did this act. The act that he did is that he did what? He left out. He did what? Kharaja. He left out. Tayyib inshallah. So we can't say that he left out, and now as if it was only one person. When we make it plural, now it becomes the men who left out. When we express this action, we have to express it what? In the plural sense. Because now the doer of this action, which subsequently becomes the damir mustatir, the hidden noun pronoun. The equivalent of it is no longer huwa, it's now hum. So that noun too has to be what? I'm sorry, that verb now too has to be what? Has to be changed into plural. Because now it's they. All right? So again, it's al-rajulu alladhi, or not they, but him. Or it'll become, I guess it'll become them, huh? All right? So الرجل الذي خرجوا becomes الرجال الذين خرجوا. إذن الضمير مستتر تقديره هم. ماشي كل شيء الآن من المبتدا ومن الفاعل جمع. إذن لابد الفعل يكون جمع. لا نستطيع أن نقول خرج، لا خرجوا. نعم الرجال الذين خرجوا نعم من غرفة المدير مفتش. The men who left out, okay, from the director's room is an inspector. Is an inspector? No. Hey, مفتش. They are what? مفتشون. واضح؟ Alhamdulillah. Now it's clear. Now, brothers and sisters, it's clear. Tayyib, let's continue on. So now we have what? Mujahid, تفضل. الرجل الذي ذهب إلى المدير الآن مدرس جديد. Okay, let's adjust. الرجال الذين نعم ذهبوا نعم إلى المدير مدرسون جدد. ممتاز. Perfect. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. الضيف الذي خرج من بيت المدرس مهندس. Okay, let's make that plural. نعم. No problem. Or add. Let's try that again. جمع ضيف. The plural of ضيف is what? The plural of ضيف is what? ما جمع ضيف؟ What is the plural of ضيف? ما جمع ضيف؟ ضيوف. أين ضيوف. So again, جمع ضيف ضيوف. جمع ضيف ضيوف. So we say what? And so we say جمع ضيف ضيوف. All right. Which the rest of the sentence? الذين خرجوا. So we say what? الضيوف. Right? الضيوف. الذين. Okay. الذين. So الضيوف. الذين. Now خرج, right? So we're going to say خرج what? خرجوا, right? So الضيوف الذين خرجوا. What's next? من what? Okay. So الملعب. So it's out of that mean? Okay, ملعب. Okay, cool. الملعب. مين use right? مين الملعب, right? مسلمون. That's right. مسلمون. Very good. What's next? What's next? So we have next. So again, we just did اللاعبون. Now, You said al-la'ib, but do we combine the two? No, we like kind of got two combined. What it should have been is الضيوف أو الضيف الذي خرج من بيت المدرس مهندس. الضيوف الذين خرجوا, right? Okay. Okay, so and Aina, who you have to make that for? No. Maybe. Right? المدرسين. Right? Okay. مهندسون. All right, مهندسون. Very, 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 very good. Okay, cool. All right, so الضيوف الذين خرجوا من بيت المدرسين مضاف إليه مهندسون. Very, 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 very good. So now you can see it. Okay. So now we got what? اللاعب الذي خرج من الملعب مسلم. So let's make that plural. اللاعب becomes what? اللاعب, right? اللاعبون. Very good. اللاعبون. Very good. All right. So that becomes what? الذي becomes what? الذي becomes الذين. Very good. الذين, what's the verb? الذي خرجوا, الذين خرجوا, الذين خرجوا, right? خرجوا من, okay, الحمد لله, من الملعب, right? من الملعب. Let's say that. You say that. من الملعب. من الملعب. I need you to read it. All right. من الملعب. من ممتاز. من الملعب. What else? What's the next? What's next? Muslimun, like the movie of Muslimun. All right, Muslimun with a C. I'm Muslim like a movie. Muslimun, how do you do that? Anyway, Muslimun. Okay, Muslimun. Very, 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 very good. We almost, is that it? Yep. Okay, alhamdulillah. So now, yes, Mal'ab, al-Mal'abu is playground. Al-Mal'abu is playground. All your kids should know that word. Everybody's baby should know Mal'ab because they always try to go to the playground. Al-Mal'ab, al-Mal'abu or Mal'abun is what class? The playground. Al-La'ibun, al-La'ibu is the one that's the player. All right? He plays in the playground, right? He's the player while he's in the Mal'ab. Yes, it has the same root word, lam, ayn, ba. طيب ان شاء الله لاعب لاعب او اللعبي لاعب او اللاعب. I twist myself. لاعبون. All right, المهم لاعبون. That's how you say it. اللاعب. Yeah, so the one who's playing is the اللاعب. He's the one he's the player. He's doing the action. It's on the scale of the one that does the play. He's the one that is the player. Is that clear? And I don't mean player like that. I mean player like that. Okay. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Tayyib inshallah. Is everybody clear? All right. And mal'ab is the what? Is the place that the playing is done. It is the playground. It is the playground. Alhamdulillah. All right. Tayyib. So let's continue on. So now we move to ننتقل الآن. الشيخ he says بعد شرح هذا الدرس جديد وفهم الطلاب إياه يهل التمرين. Alhamdulillah. Actually, we're going to go ahead and stop here. this completes what is mandatory for us to do in the handout. Okay, this completes what is mandatory for us to do in the handout, and now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move to the actual lesson. We're going to go ahead and we're going to open up book 1 and move to the actual lesson. Now we're actually going to go inside the lesson. Again, as you may or may not know, because you guys probably wasn't here with us in the beginning, this is a free handout that goes along with the study of this system. It goes along with the study. Very beneficial. And it's recommended that you should not get into the actual lesson. You shouldn't actually even go into the lesson until you do what? Until you study the handout first, the recommended handout first. Then you should go into the lesson. Okay? And you'll see as it really works you out. So by the time you get in the lesson, alhamdulillah, you have a good understanding of what's going on already. Again, it was found that this tends to be a lot difficult for foreign people trying to learn this particular lesson in the floors that are present inside of it. So they came up with, of course, this handout from this book, all right, which is the teacher's book of this book, all right? Where every book, Medina book, there's a teacher's book that goes along with it that teaches you how to teach it, and it has a lot of cool beneficial extras inside the book for the one that is striving to teach this system. Okay, so now let's get into lesson 13. And I believe we already did the vocabulary words for this lesson, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. So since Mujahid just answered yes, all right, let's get to the reading as a kind of like introduction to the lesson. This is one of the biggest lessons in the book. It breaks up into 3 parts. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to ask everybody to open their books to lesson 13. If you have your Medina book 1, I know a lot of you have it. Go ahead to lesson 13. And alhamdulillah, congratulations, Mabruk. I want to congratulate you all. Alhamdulillah, laqad wasaltum. There you have reached, you've reached lesson 13. So, alhamdulillah, nabda'u bil qira'ah. We're going to go ahead and begin with the reading at Dars Thalitha Ashar. Alif. And this, of course, it says Alif because this is the first section of the 3 parts of this lesson. He says, Man هؤلاء الفتية الطوال يعدي هم طلاب جدد من أين هم؟ هم من أمريكا. أهم زملاؤك؟ نعم هم زملائي. هم في فصلي. أهم مجتهدون؟ نعم هم مجتهدون. ما أسماؤهم؟ أسماؤهم ياسر وزكريا وموسى وعبد الله. أمن هؤلاء الرجال القصار؟ I'm sorry. ومن هؤلاء الرجال القصار؟ هم حجاج. من أين هم؟ بعضهم من الصين وبعضهم من اليابان. أين موسى وأصدقاؤه؟ ذهبوا إلى المطعم. Let's go back, Mujahid. Mujahid, please read. Man. At Tiwalu. I want you to go back and I want you to just assimilate everything. Again, observing the rules of Hamzatul Wasl, you know, that's present in each one of these alif lams. So you should have said, what? من هؤلاء الفتية الطوال يعري. من هؤلاء الفتية الطوال يعري. فتية الطوال. فتية I'm sorry, فتية الطوال. فتية الطوال. يا علي. يا علي. يا علي. ممتاز. Please continue. نعم. من أين هم? Page 68, anybody following along? هم هم من أمريكا. نعم.
نعم هم زملائي.
Wait a minute. نعم هم زملائك. نعم هم زملائي. هم no. Okay, continue. Mus or muj? Mm-hmm. Muj. Mm-hmm. ما أس ما أسماؤهم. Mm-hmm. أس. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. نعم. نعم. وعبد الله. نعم. ومن هؤلاء رجال القصص. رجال القصص. رجال القصص. نعم هم حج. نعم ليس بعضهم من الصين. من الصين. من الصين. And remember, say yeah after the sword, so it's an elongation slightly. So again, hum min as-sini. Hum min as-sini. Wa ba'du min al. Okay. وأصدقاؤه. وأصدقاء no. Who? أصدقاؤه. That's it. ذهبوا. ذهبوا. إلى al. No, we said we passed that now. إلى مطعمي. مطعمي. Again, ذهبوا إلى المطعم. هنا مطعمي. It's a طاء. عمي. One more time. ذهبوا إلى مطعم. So that's the meme. So if the harf jar came in front of that word, that last letter is going to take a what? A kasra. Try it again. ذهبوا إلى المطعم. ممتاز. ممتاز. جزاكم الله خير. All right. So go over this lesson, drill this lesson, practice this lesson, practice this lesson, go over and go over and go over and go over and go over it again. This lesson is going to feel very, very easy and familiar to you because of the handout. And you have the ability to breathe through these 3 lessons because of your intense practice with the handout. Okay? So bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, we want to finish up the next lesson, inshallah, in that lesson 13. We'll probably spend the whole of next week on everything from lesson 13. All right. Once you get out 13, it's going to speed up. You're going to feel yourself pretty much getting ready to complete the book. All right. So that's your homework, inshallah. All right. All right. So please complete this exercise. In exercise 1, please complete this exercise. All right. Just simply making the sentence plural as you just did. You're gonna be like, wait a minute, I just did. You just did a lot of this, but you'll be ready for it now. Which is a long thing. No, you get beat up so you can be able to smooth self. All right, you can be able to coast. I'm looking at good. You can benefit. No, it's literally changing as we're here. You see it gradually affecting you. You're accepting and buying into it. You just gotta buckle down, man, and put the time in. The more you put in, the less unfamiliar this foreign language is to you. It becomes inshallah your language. Billahi ta'ala. Time is Zakumullah Khair. We're gonna go ahead and get ready for this book 2 class. Not yet, but he didn't mention that he wasn't coming. He's pretty consistent. He like you. All right, bro. My goodness. Oh, I'm still. I heard that. Wasting. We ain't got time to waste. Yeah.